Yeet!
It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bills and the Jets, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. And we get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, 2nd overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 16 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well. Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise.
Move on first down. They run with a 2nd-round pick from Iowa State. This is Breece Hall. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And here
he's on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you get a chance for success when injury hits.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up
in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he has met 2 games under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just about, they feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Well, the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack, and at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen. He had last week. Naeem Hines, his first carry, and with a lot of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. His throw in. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. This to Hines on the drop-off. And to kick it away. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator.
Up now to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great credit. They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this up, pick up the first down. Throwing is Wilson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to.
When he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker. And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
18. There's Wilson to throw. A quick front.
Lost sight of where it was headed and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he goes. They hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore from the 30. Robinson up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. They go play action with Wilson. And just not enough.
But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And a fair catch called for. Here's Allen on first and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis.
He can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
We're scoreless after one. The Bills here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on third down. Crowder's got it over the middle. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're going to play.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
It's 2nd and 21. Now Allen. On the catch, it's Crowder. That'll go. Crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Davis. And he gets this only to the 40 here. Here's Berrios. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Jets will take over in the AFC. And then tomorrow night, an interconference matchup. Baltimore and New Orleans from the Superdome. They run on first. Deal with a 2nd and 6.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope you right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he'll grab from the 41. Wilson, he gets it underneath to Hall. And 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get
convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's bright.
Certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
Touchdown! Elijah Moore. Touchdown number 7. The Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in the 2nd quarter. Charles, he's still a very single player in this league. 2nd year in the NFL. As a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown.
They continue to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills going to
be if it ended there, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that
back it down. Throwing now is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run.
On 1st down, Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they're able to highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Allen now on 1st down. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he goes down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And this one all in the end zone, but could not hang on. Allen will try again on 2nd down. Works right side into the hands of the time up on a 3rd and 3. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they just drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Allen to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And again, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Nyheim Hines, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so now
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their...
I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season on.
Because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist.
You do that so far this year. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to look deep for more. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining, a 8-yard attempt here. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago, and that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. The Chargers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And you can see there, it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Michael Pittman, a touchdown reception. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And they weren't able to get a whole lot done throwing the football. That'll likely be a big key if they want to turn things around in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Jets, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And good coverage there on offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're friends from the deep.
Now the 4th-year running back. This is Devin Singletary. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Play action. Now it's Allen. Buying time to his left.
If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. The pass underneath. Here's High coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Allen on third. As he's on to punt for Buffalo. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away. And here comes Berrios. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over first and 10. And kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they'll get to him quick. Second and 9. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this bees in the game. Here's Wilson. And he's going to hook up with his big...
You have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Throwing on after the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll be brought because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are out in the field.
Calls for the fair catch. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And from the 15, they're
line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second and 5 now. Allen. This one caught by Crowder. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards that time.
And they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one.
That the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Simon Thomas, they wanted to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. And then the Bills with work to do on third and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And now where will the side judge
create a big play for the other team? Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage
here on this drive? Hall again on second down. And he'll have the Jets first. Have them on the move on first down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Powers through it. And able to get this one. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's brought in by Davis. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball secure football.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now it's Hines. And this will leave him a yard. Allen off the play fake. And he's going to lose yardage here. As he switch ends, his time is right out in this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Closer here on third down. Allen now looks to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And the tackle going to be made.
That's cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Caught right side, Davis.
The first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
There, this one goes for 20. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
They're the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say?
Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across. Update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall pushes him over, and he'll take it.
This is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first. In this second half, here's first and 10. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson.
Room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 70 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive,
oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson on the slant. He's got Davis. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
and this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice
down, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. To throw, it's Allen. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Call it an even. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's straight ahead is Hall. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Bills have recovered.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways, but an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust. 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the fumble recovery, Allen. And Davis has it over the middle. And they're going to get this.
Showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And they go right back to Singletary. And he's going to push his weight ball. To throw, it's Allen. Yeah, that one's going to be not 7. The kick by Bass is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do.
Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's Wilson. Gets this to Moore, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys completions to use the clock.
Wilson to throw.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a nice throw here, right move. Now Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis inside the 20. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And
You and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your feet.
on second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going. If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, that's the game.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And they will.
Great drive, and this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And they get him down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early.
False start, offense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out, and he can't get.
And has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Draw play. This is Hines. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. And now 3rd and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football
At a mile right now. Throwing now is Allen. And he's an important punt here in overtime. It'll be
of overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because let's play it.
Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll lose you.
Strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They try to throw up spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Now throwing those into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Punted away, this time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
The run blitz there, they guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's copy.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Well, it's not very often, Charles, that you and I get to see a 4th drive in overtime, but buckle up, because here we go, partner.
Well, my first thought is that apparently no one wants to win this thing, and now I'm correcting myself. I know they both want to win it. but they've gone at it so hard. Who can focus long enough?
Sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime.
On 2nd and 13. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 84 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But to create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Again, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here.
By that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a...
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Down to really settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now a timeout called for by the deep from the left hash. A chip shot here. And he got it. The kick is good. And overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won it. Just defending their home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory. So this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll get